Hi guys, welcome to Jen's Lemonade Life. I've got a couple of guests here with me. We've got Charlie, because Charlie doesn't sound as good as with your accent.
What? It's Charlie.
Charlie.
Charlotte.
And Angie. And we'll link up to Angie's channel down below. We'll have a fun video on her channel as well. But we wanted to talk about sayings and words and how interesting and different they are. These two Kiwis here in New Zealand. I am visiting them and having a grand time.
She's here in my house.
I know, they've been awesome hosts. So we just thought it would be fun because pretty much every day I'm like, you say that way? Like, that's an interesting way of putting it. So we thought we'd share some things.
I think we talk perfectly normal. And you know, it sounds, she's talking all vloggy and it sounds like we're watching her video right now.
So what's something, can you think of anything that we Americans say that is just odd for you?
Water.
Water?
Water.
But you say water.
We
say water.
Water.
Because that's what the Queen's proper English. Is that what?
Well,
water.
We don't speak with British accents.
Yeah, it depends how lazy you are.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Like water. Yeah, I say water.
That's because you watch a lot of American YouTube.
Yeah, but it's not like water.
No.
Water.
Whatever.
Water.
Water.
Well, are there any odd sayings that you can think of?
You say trash and garbage.
Trash and garbage instead of rubbish.
Yeah. And hood and trunk. Hood and trunk.
Hood, like on a car?
Yeah.
What do you call it?
I thought you meant hood, like I'm from the hood.
Oh. Sorry, we're from South Auckland and we got street cred. Yeah, hood and trunk would be bonnet and boot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a trunk of a tree. Yes, a hood and a trunk of a car.
Trunk of a tree.
So a bonnet.
A bonnet.
Which I imagine like a baby wearing a bonnet.
Well, it's the bonnet of the car that you lift up
And
at
then
the
the
front,
boot.
unless it's a V-dub, and that gets very confusing.
A boot is something you put on your foot.
Yeah, or a boot is at the back of the car where you put your shopping.
Okay.
Or like when you get booted.
Hmm?
When you get booted.
Like when they lock your tire?
Yeah?
Like I hear people say it. Like you get, like when you get booted.
Oh, I'm sorry, she's 14.
Or you can get booted out of something.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we say booted.
But
Yeah.
not much.
Yeah. But we were having a discussion about toilets.
Toilets.
Toilet. They don't say toilet.
No, it is. I think it's crude. It sounds crude.
Comfort
and too
station.
specific. We do. Who says comfort station? I have no idea.
Dave D, Beaky, Dozy, Mick and Titch.
You blinked like
Who's that?
25,000 times.
If music be the food of love, prepare for indigestion. It was on their album.
Yeah, and
I don't know who that is.
Long live the Lose of England. It was a song.
That's an awesome song.
The
Okay.
US put them up in space before the other nations. They even paint them black and white to help with race relations. But it's too rude to call them lose. They call them...
Comfort stations. I have never heard of comfort station. But no, I was trying to explain to them, help me out here, toilet is too specific. If you're saying, I need to go to the toilet or I need to go to the loo, then you know, okay, someone's going to go and do their business that no one really wants to know about.
We all
But
do
if you
it.
say, I'm going to the restroom or I'm going to the bathroom, that's more vague. That could mean I'm going to take a shower, I'm going to do my business, I'm going to freshen up my makeup, I'm going to blow my nose. There are so many
Why would you go
options
to the
that it's not
bathroom?
specific.
But what if a guy says and he just is a normal guy? Like, so like, you know.
Like, do guys,
Maybe he needs to go blow his nose.
do guys say they're going to the bathroom?
Yes.
Do Americans actually go to the toilet?
Maybe not.
Like, you don't want people to think that that happens?
I just think it's more polite. Because when you say, I've got to go to the toilet, I'm like, oh, well, I'm imagining, you know.
Well, I don't
Restaurant.
know.
When I think of a
Just-
toilet, I think of like a bathroom which has a toilet in it. And I go into the toilet room.
Wait, what?
But you don't ever say, I need to go to the toilet room.
Yeah, you just say, oh, I'm going to the toilet.
But I feel that when somebody is sharing that they're going to go to the toilet, you feel some kind of solidarity.
Like you
with
feel
it.
like you've made a strong friendship.
Yeah, because we all share what? I'm serious here. We all share these intimate moments with ourselves.
As we're eating our dinner, I'm glad to know you're going to the toilet.
Well, in that case, I guess we would say we're going to the loo,
But
which is more of a British thing. So my parents are British, and
Do people here not really say loo?
yeah, they do.
Well, they do. Okay.
Yeah.
I
But
thought like
toilet is more common.
Are Canadians the only ones that say water closet? Because I kind of thought more
I've
Brits
never
would
heard
say
that.
that. Oh, really?
Closet.
I've never heard.
That's on
Oh.
house plans though. They put WC.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but the
Still in
other
Europe.
term we'd use here is wharipaku. Say
Which-
wharipaku.
Wharipaku.
Wharipaku. Where's the
Wharipaku.
wharipaku? Oh, it's just over there on the road.
Actually,
I just pointed.
There's no toilet.
I pointed left just then. But yeah, where's the wharipaku? It's just down the hall.
Is that the literal translation for toilet or the
Yeah.
room of the toilet?
Well, whare would be like house. So it is the house that houses the toilet.
Okay, so it's more like a
It's like the building.
bathroom.
Imagine if it was called the whare kaka.
Charlie, you're grounded. Sorry. I'm so sorry. We don't talk like that. We do not say
What?
We don't say that.
I said whare kaka.
Could we just move away from the toilet, please?
So let's see other things.
Slaughter and te reo.
We say parking lot. You say car park.
Well, we don't say car park.
Car
Sorry,
park.
I'm not meaning to diss any
Oh.
accents, but
You say car-
you guys definitely have an accent.
I don't even know how to say car park the way you do.
Car park.
Car park.
Car
Car
park.
park, yeah.
They just don't pronounce the R's. Car park.
That was very good. Yeah. She's been here, what, 3 days? And she's practically
Car
a
park.
native.
Like I'm gonna go to the
Car
car.
park.
The
Car
car.
park.
I'll meet you in the car park.
So R's don't exist. Because a car park or a car park.
A car park.
That's
I'm
very
practically a native. I mean, if I were to move here, people would just be like, she probably grew up here. Car
good.
park.
Car park. That's very good. She's very good at this accent thing.
And if people are unsure, you just say you're from the South Island.
Exactly. They're a bit different in the South Island.
A little dodgy.
Yeah.
Or as we would say, sketchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least we've moved on from the toilet.
But you're just bringing it back up now.
But to me, car park, a park is a place that kids go to play, that you go to enjoy nature, that you go for sports.
Yeah. I see
But
your
that's where it
point.
gets confusing because, like, sometimes people will use park, like, instead of saying playground, like, let's say you're in, like, primary school and they were like, oh, I'm going to the park.
And it just turns out to
And-
be a little swing set somewhere.
Yeah, and you're like, where's the
I used to
playground?
do that when I was a kid. Where's the playground, Susie?
So, related to that, when we were at a park, or no, it wasn't a park, it was the bush.
Yeah, we went to the bush in a park. We had a bushwalk in the bush.
We were walking on a sidewalk.
No. It was a footpath.
I mean, would you know
Or
if
a
someone
trail.
said sidewalk?
It was a
trail.
path that your foot goes on.
A
It's
trail.
A footpath.
What if it's a trail?
We went on the trail. No, we went on the footpath
Yeah,
when
it's a
you're walking
footpath.
down the road.
Because it's a path for your foot.
It's also on the side of the road where you walk.
Yeah, but we
Sidewalk.
walked down the road on the footpath.
Yeah.
We didn't walk on the
And
road.
what if
No, we walked down the road.
what
or
if
up
there's
the
no
road.
side? Like what if there's no road for there to be a
Speaking
side?
of down the road, you ask where something is, and I could say just down the road. And do you say that,
Yeah, just down the road.
or just up the road? See, you guys are normal after all.
Car park.
She's very good. She's very good at that.
Herbal tea.
Oh, herbal tea.
Herbal.
Herbal tea.
Herbal
Herbal. You just like you don't pronounce your R's. We don't pronounce our H's
Herbal.
sometimes.
So do you say, instead of house, do you say house?
Nope. Maybe we should.
Good one, Charlie.
What is this I'm getting ganged up on?
No. Jennifer has been an amazing guest, by the way. She's very polite. Americans are very polite. Are they
Some of
all
us.
polite? Are you all
Some of
polite?
us.
Because for, Jennifer representing America, she's doing a very good job.
I mean, America's pretty big. So.
It is. Do you know when I've been overseas and if they find out you're from New Zealand, they go, "Oh, I have a cousin over there. Do you know him?"
Or they say like, "Oh, I've got a friend in Melbourne."
Yeah,
Australia.
New Zealand is not Australia.
Like we
Can
don't even
just
sound the same. Australians sound like this, mate.
Oh yeah, and they say fish and chips, and they think that we say fish and chips, but
But it's just
Which they do say chips for both French fries and chips though.
and,
well,
yeah,
chips are chips. And,
like all chips.
well, there's chips and there's chippies. Is there a difference?
Chippies is more like a children word.
Fine then.
But so I mean that's okay, that I will say Americans have a weird thing about Coke. Because if you're in the north, a Coke means I want a Coca-Cola. In the south, if you say Coke, it means I want a carbonated beverage. You might be talking about a root beer, you might be talking about
Okay.
a Sprite. We're not talking about that. Though in sign language, this is the symbol.
Okay, that's
Just so you know.
that's actually we could go on to something else with American Sign Language versus Makaton Sign Language, but I have forgotten.
A little
most of it.
rusty. Well, and there's different regional things. But,
Yeah.
I guess in some places in America, they generalize all drinks are known as Coke. So I will allow that all
What do you
tasty
call those drinks?
fried potato things are chips.
What do you call those drinks?
Oh, I grew up calling them pop
I was
and,
just thinking that 'cause it's
soda,
Pop and
depending.
soda, okay.
So like no fizzy.
We would say fizzy.
No, yeah, we don't say fizzy.
Fizzy, or
We'll
maybe soft drink if we were
Or
posh.
we will just say the name of it.
Yeah. But I would say fizzy or soft drink if
You
we're
never
using
once
general.
would we be like, yeah, I want some fizzy. So there's a couple of sayings that Angie said before that I'm just like, what?
They were what now?
One of them is I'm having kittens, which when she said that, I'm just like, you're birthing felines? Or are you adopting them?
I've never heard you say that.
From context, I figured it out.
When somebody's in shock and they just about have kittens.
I've never
You
heard
know,
you say that.
They're
Maybe
like-
I'm just not listening to you.
Is that an age thing
Teenager
then? Maybe
thing.
because I'm older than I look.
So it means that you're in shock.
I guess so, yeah.
I thought it meant that you were like angry, upset.
Yeah, upset as well, I guess. If you, yeah, it's not a,
Kind of related.
yeah, like mum comes home. Oh, let's just say when I found that somebody had stabbed my tyre, I just about had kittens. And I nearly lost the plot.
Nearly lost the plot.
I nearly lost the plot.
Like the plot of a story.
When you lose the plot, you're like, you just lose. You know when you lose the plot?
I've never heard that.
Do you
saying.
have any idea what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I would just say I almost lost it, meaning my sanity and composure. But it's
Oh,
implied.
is-
There's no plot.
That's really classy. I nearly lost my sanity and composure.
No, you would say I nearly lost it.
Okay, but I think from
nearly
now
lost
on I'm going to say I nearly lost my sanity and composure.
As long as you say it very proper. And
Yeah, because that
slowly.
sounds like a very proper way of saying it.
The other thing that you said, which sounds so very scandalous, is that rips my nightie.
Or it rips my undies.
Oh, I haven't heard you say
I
that
don't
one.
know if is that a common one around, like
Not really in
young
New
people
Zealand.
wouldn't say that. I don't know. It's just something I've picked up over the years. So I don't. I know other people have said it.
But it's not really in New Zealand.
I don't think that's too common. So don't quote me on that one. But when I'm annoyed about something and it just really ticks me off.
It rips your nightie.
It just rips your nightie. And if it's really bad, it'll rip your undies.
Sounds like an adult film.
Yeah. Yeah, we have sayings for Africa over here.
Oh yeah, the for Africa. Did I really not know what you meant? Yeah, I didn't.
And you tagged Africa in your video.
So I was uploading a video on my ASMR channel, and she's been doing that kind of channel a lot longer than me, and so she's like, oh, make sure to tag everything, make sure to tag for Africa. And I just thought, as I'm putting in tags, I'm like,
tagged Africa.
well, I thought, are there a lot of people searching for like Africa, and they're looking for like sounds that help you fall asleep, or... I really didn't know what that meant, so explain it.
It's kind of like when people say the children in Africa could have eaten that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But it's kind of not really. Like,
I think it's because Africa is such a big place, so you make it big. You be extreme about
it's
it.
like when Shakira says, "This time for Africa."
I'm not hip enough for that reference.
This time for Africa.
Oh, I know the song. Yeah, it's a song by Shakira, but I don't quite...
So, if you were to go like to someone's house for dinner and they just pulled out all the works, right? They have a whole bunch of dishes. You would just say there was food for Africa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is another example?
Oh, speaking of dishes, ladies a plate, please. Oh, it's sexist to say ladies now, but back in the old days they used to say ladies bring a plate. But nowadays it's like, can everyone please bring a plate to an event? You
like
guys do that, right?
Like a potluck.
Yeah. So you bring a plate. Do you say bring a plate?
No, because then people would think they need to bring a physical plate.
Yeah, because my mum, she came to New Zealand in 1960, and when she first came across that, she took
A plate.
an empty plate.
Yeah, we would just say bring a dish, but
Well,
it's usually
same thing.
It is, you know, it's true.
Like
It
when
is the
I think
same
of a
thing.
dish, I think of like that you put.
A casserole dish.
Yeah.
Empty.
Well, and I guess we usually specify like a side dish.
Or finger food. You just say finger
Yeah,
food.
finger food, yeah.
Appetizer.
Yeah, maybe now that we're becoming more diverse with our ethnicities.
I mean, you guys are
With our
diverse. I
cultures.
saw Burger King, Wendy's, Carl's Jr., McDonald's. They got it all here.
Yeah, we got Krispy Kreme now.
No Taco Bell. No Chipotle.
No.
Swimsuit.
Togs.
Togs. There's even an ad. It's like
Togs, undies. Togs, undies.
Because when I was coming here, I was like, wait, were togs swimsuits, or was that the footwear? Because
Yeah,
you said togs and jandals, and I just thought togs.
Yeah, togs and jandals.
I mean, swimsuit tells you you're going to swim in it. Togs, do you have any idea where that even comes from?
I mean, togs just does kind of sound disgusting though.
No, it doesn't.
It sounds moist.
Which, I mean, it generally is.
Ew. And do you know what they call jandals in Australia?
Thongs.
So jandals are flip-flops. Now the question is, are they only flip-flops that go between your big toe and the other toes?
Yeah.
Or are they sandals too?
No, they're...
Are sandals sandals?
I think it comes from Japanese sandals.
Yeah.
You know the traditional Japanese sandals that have the pokey up bit that goes between your toes?
Mm.
So are other types of sandals then just sandals?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think jandals was originally was it a trade name, David?
Yes.
Oh, like a brand name?
Originally, I think it may have been.
If
but
it's
now,
not a jandal, then it's a sandal.
But now they're all jandals.
But jandal and sandal rhymes.
Yeah, but they're jandals. And, you know, if it's really cold, if it's chilly, you can wear them with socks.
Classy.
Yeah.
Make sure they're matching.
That's how you know winter's coming to Auckland. People are wearing socks with their jandals.
Well, it's not just Auckland, Mum. You know, there's a whole country.
Well, yeah, but down south it gets a bit cooler. So,
And they have more like farms, I imagine.
yeah, so they wear their gumboots.
The footwork for your gum.
They're what boots?
The gum boots.
Or the
What are gum boots?
The British call them wellies.
Wellington galoshes. I know that because
like they're waterproof.
I heard that on Sesame Street. Galoshes.
I like never heard that.
galoshes. That's a cool thing to say. Galoshes.
Galoshes. It sounds like gushers.
Galoshes. I should do that on my ASMR channel. Just do like 45 minutes straight of going galoshes. Just
jumper.
putting it out there. Jumper.
Jacket.
Jumper. What's a jumper?
A
Jumper. I thought a jumper was like a sweater.
Oh, she's good.
To me,
Yeah.
it's
Did you study
like-
before you came here?
I've read Harry Potter.
Do they call it jumper?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't.
Not a jersey.
Well,
No,
I call
in
it
Harry
anything.
Potter they call it a jumper,
Yeah.
which threw off all Americans because we imagined, because they talked about the cat wearing the jumper and we imagined the cat wearing a dress because a jumper is a dress.
Oh.
It's a kind of dress.
Is it like a pinafore dress?
Maybe.
Okay. What about jersey?
When I think of like a jersey or a jacket,
It's usually like
like a
sports
zip up.
jersey.
I think of like a sports zip up.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think of that as a
Oh,
hoodie.
okay. I think a jersey is really a
So there's a
posher name for
sweater
jumper.
that's like knit, and then there's a sweatshirt
Yeah,
that is
which is
more
like-
yeah.
But this is a hoodie.
This is a hoodie.
because
guys.
it's got a
right.
hood.
It's a hoodie.
Yeah.
But it's a hoodie sweatshirt.
Yeah.
But when I think of sweatshirt, I think of like no hoodie, and I think of like kind of a light, like not super heavy.
It could be thin or heavy.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us here today, guys. Definitely go ahead and check out Angie's channel. We'll have a collaboration video over there talking about accents and pronunciation and all sorts of fun stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed this. And how do you say goodbye next time? We'll see you, something like
Ka
that.
kite anō.
Yeah, that.
Or see ya. Or laters G. This sounds so gangster. Oh, we started.
Yes.
Oh,
When did,
so there's probably a couple shots of me go. How to see?
when did we start? What were we doing?